Hello everybody, and today we're going to be doing another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's at the Halloween Horror Nights for 2025. Now, for Halloween Horror Nights this year, I'm going to just give a little spoiler. I thought it was alright. So far, I have not gone to the Terrifier house or anything. I haven't been to a few houses, actually. I think this is one of my favorites this year, though. And I don't think it's one of the best. I actually think it's probably one of the worst ones this year. But in terms of my liking, this is one of my favorites. I think the reason why I think this probably isn't going to be the highest for anybody, especially people that don't know the license or IP that much, is because it's not scary at all. The jump scares are so quiet. There's not even really any crazy jump scares. It looked like there was going to be some where one of the animatronics lunges forward, but for some reason I think they removed that, or it's probably broken or something, but it doesn't do that. There is one at the end that does, to be fair, but it is really slow, and it didn't really get me. Again, the jump scares are just really quiet in this house, I feel like, compared to all the other ones. All the other houses, they're super loud, and this one's just, really quiet for some reason. I don't know. Again, it might just be because they know most people are going to go here, and, I guess, teens and stuff, but I feel like, even then, it should be kind of loud, because FNAF is known for the jump scares, right? I just feel like it should be more loud and it scares you more. Besides that, though, I want to say something that is absolutely fantastic and a spectacle in this haunted house, and that is seeing the animatronics. The animatronics look spectacular in this house. I think they look way more accurate to the game than they do to the movie, at least Freddy. I think Freddy looked more like the game one in some cases. I think Chica and Bonnie and Foxy look exactly like from the movie, because that's obviously they're based off the movies. Again, it could just be me being wrong, though. Maybe they are just the same molds, but it looks like Freddy's just closer to the game in this one. I have been a fan of FNAF for a little bit, and also just animatronics in general, way before FNAF even existed. I went to Disney World a lot of times, and I've always been fascinated by animatronics, and this blew me away. The animatronics aren't that advanced, but they are just really cool to see in person, especially since we haven't gotten, I feel like we haven't gotten, animatronics to this scale that we can view publicly besides Halloween Horror Nights last year or 2 years ago, where in Hollywood you could see them, but they weren't in action. Here, you can really see them in action, and they look spectacular. I love how they look. There's one animatronic in particular that is with the Freddy Fazbear, where he walks up. You'll know when you go see it. That is probably my favorite of the house. I just think it's not really animatronics, it's more of a puppet, but it just looks really nice. I think the way they engineered it just looks really nice. I like it. And Chica also looks great. I think the only one that looked a little off is probably Bonnie in the beginning of the house. I think he looked a little off, but he still looks good. He looks way better than I thought. I thought he was gonna look worse, because in the news video he looked a little worse, but he looks a lot better in the house, so that's good. So my verdict for this house, I will say, oh yeah, also the sets were nice. In the beginning, you go walk into the pizzeria, looks really spectacular. I think it is a little cramped, because you can't really see the top of the sign. Maybe they'll change that, I don't know. But I remember in the pictures you can see a lot more of it, so I hope they do kind of make it a little bit more open, because it is kind of hard to see it. My verdict for this house, I'm gonna say, in terms of my enjoyment, I'll give it an 8, 9 out of 10. But critically, I'll probably give it a 5 or 6. I just don't think a lot of people with that don't know the IP would not like it. I don't think they wouldn't oh my god, I don't think they would like it that much, because again, it's just not scary. It doesn't really have a lot for you if you don't know the IP or don't really care for it. This is not gonna do much for you, but I'd still highly recommend checking it out, because obviously it is the big house of this year. But yeah, that's basically my review for the Five Nights at Freddy's house at Halloween Horror Nights for 2025. I'll see you guys later.